This is Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Bargnani is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Shepard in at the two-guard spot.
You don't see that too often. The fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jones slams it home.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Good.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But I'll tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Next foul. First personal foul. Team's first.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense. But in that game, they were just a bit over the top and wound up getting in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. And they approached it more like bumper cars in the game of basketball.
Love, it's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Love's got 5 points so far. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. I asked him what the main reason was for the disappointing record so far. He said, it's not that easy to put a finger on, but we seem to lack that killer instinct. We don't have the confidence to finish teams off, even when we've got them on the ropes. Let's see if they can change their luck tonight, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. No good from Carney.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Aminu. Here's Shepard. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
There's a good screen. Jones dishes to Love. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Here's Jones. He had 25 points in the win against Philadelphia.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Aminu with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Lopez a screen. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
French trail by 5. Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Jackson with it. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. On the wing, Jones. From the arc. Can't get it to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Rebound collected by Clarkson. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Shepard. It's Drummond with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Jackson kicks to Long. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. The defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6. And he takes that one out and powers it through.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Got a piece of it. Flow pass.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind shooting a couple more points off that lead.
If the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Left side Jackson. Pistons passing it around. And he gets the bucket. Carney's got his first points in this one.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Shepard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Really like what they're doing in the post here in the opening half. Very productive.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far from them.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pistons leading by 5. Outside Jackson, and by Jones. Jackson passes to Drummond. Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here.
Out of bounds. Still Pistons ball.
And the Pistons with possession here. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
And stolen by Drummond. It's a pick by Love. Jackson drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
They were the highest scoring team last season for a reason, Kevin. I mean, nobody found a way to effectively slow down their offensive production. And everybody tried a lot of different things, but this team is so balanced and so versatile and so unselfish, it's hard to keep them from putting points on the board.
The Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And there's the pass to Love. There's the dish to Johnson. Feeds it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. A baseline jump. And he hits the jumper for 2. Jones has got 10.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Young, here we go. Can't get it to go. Good D by Love. Detroit leading by 7. Kicks to Jones. Dishes it to Love. Feed away. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Amina. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They get it back, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. 7th in opponent field goal percentage, 7th in opponent points per game, and they were in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. Not bad, but certainly they'd like to be better.
And you look at that ranking in terms of opponent field goal percentage, basically that tells you they play tough defense. And in this league, that's how you win. Although they got room to grow, defense has already been established as their foundation.
Now here's Jones. He's got 10. Capella kicks to Johnson. Jones dishes to Johnson. There's Muhammad. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Nets trail by 7. Screen by Young. Now here's McCollum. Muhammad covering. McCollum no good. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Patterson passes to Jones. Takes it up with both hands and grips the top.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And for the Nets, they're shooting just about an even 40% to start. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. The 11-footer. No up. The Pistons go the other way with it. It's tipped. Johnson against Hardaway. Lakic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Outside, Jones. Patterson, the screen. Jones drives in, and he shoots it with authority.
It's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And checking out the numbers for Young, how he performed last season. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, he realizes his role. I mean, rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else is a bonus.
Detroit leading by 11. Hobbit with it, now defended by McCollum. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. Lakic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Now Jones, 14 points for him. Here's Capella, 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9. Again, the miss by Jones.
Rebounding's going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Now here's McCollum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Pistons leading by 7. Patterson with the screen. Patterson setting the pick for Muhammad. He dishes it to Jones. Johnson wide open. He fires. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
McCollum kicks to Barnett. Now here's Hardaway. Muhammad covering. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Young's shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
gets it outside. 20 seconds left in the first. Back to Jones. And good as it powers through the hoop. And now it's an 11-point Piston lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
McCollum kicks to Barnett. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, taking them both. The first one falls, and Brooklyn making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 9. Let's take a quick. And power forward Patrick Patterson, getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky,
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro value utility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their backs, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Detroit, Jones. He's in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jackson, and at the 1 spot. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 25 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Pistons leading by 7. Down low, Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Fowler's down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out of transition.
Now here's Jackson, outside, Jones. Here's Drummond. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Pistons shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And the Pistons making a change here. Barney's checked in. Then for the Nets, Amir comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Matthews in for Grayson.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
He hits the second from the line. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Jones. He's got 16, and he gets the bucket. Jackson's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Clarkson. Over to the wing. Here's Shepard. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pistons leading by 6. Love with the screen for Jackson. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Nets. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
What a nice play. Stole it away and took it coast to coast.
From the screen. Pass to Jones. Launches it. It's good. The assist is coming from Jackson. 19 points for free.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Some dishes to Matthews. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Shepard, and Jones sends it back. Outside Jackson. Drummond working against Lopez. And it's Drummond missing.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And the shot is good.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Jackson. It's a pick by Love. Jackson with it. Al Farouk Amino covering. Jackson drives in, and it's good. He cleared his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Shot off the pick. Here's Shepard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Jackson. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Pistons, number 1.
Kevin, these guys were the best at controlling the pace of their games with their defensive intensity. That's why they led the league in points allowed. They didn't have a run-and-gun game by any means. They understood the importance of controlling tempo so that they could be solid defensively. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Your high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Pass to Clarkson. It's Matthews on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit leading by 5. Outside, Jones. He kicks to Henderson. Back to Jones. The feed now to Drummond. Puts up the baby hook. Lopez with the block. Now, here's Clarkson. Defended by Jones. Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Drummond. Here's the break. Here's Henderson. Rebound, Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. It's stolen by Jones. He feeds it to Henderson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Clarkson. Can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Matthews from the arc, and he gets the bucket. Matthews has got 5 points so far. Outside, Jones. The dish to Love. Here is Carney. He's covered by Matthews. Henderson, no good.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now, here's Aminu. And stolen by Love. the pass to Drummond. Anderson with it. A 23-point gain for him in the win against Philadelphia. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lopez a screen. And here's Matthews. The 3. Henderson pulls it in. Detroit leading by 4. Feeds it to Jones. Small movement by Detroit. Henderson passes to Jones. Drummond sets the screen for Jones. Inside, Matthews with the steal.
Coming over there, stay where you at.
Kicks to Clarkson. They set the pick from beyond the arc. And it's Matthews again missing. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Outside, Jones.
Oh, stick it too much.
Did not like that.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Oh, that was a great ankle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes, long rebounds.
Performed last season. First in scoring, first in assists. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
And Muhammad gets it to go. Here's McCollum. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And the shot falls short this time. Pistons leading by 6. Jones gets the benefit. He's yet again. He lays it in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And outside. Dishes it to Hardaway. Shooting by Young. Hardaway passes to Young. Rebound by Johnson. The Pistons shooting well. 50% from the floor. Can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young. Nets trail by 8. Young, a screen on Jones. McCollum dishes to Young. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Outside, Jones. There's the pick. He dishes it to Muhammad. Johnson kicks to Jones. Coming at Johnson's feet. And it's now 23 points for Freak.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now McCollum can't hit the step-back jump shot.
Yeah, in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the court.
Brings the pass to Capella. On the wing, Johnson. 5 to shoot. Muhammad dishes to Capella. Jones for 3. Good D by Hardaway. Nets trail by 8. Passes it to Bargnani. From the baseline. That's good.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
And that does it for the first half of play.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and what has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the DB's giving me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at him every time, but if you give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep the ball.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
All right, guys. I want to go over some things before we get back out there. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional in the second half. I want us getting points from the inside and out. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And when we get back on the court, let's do everything in our power to get the ball into the post. I want us speeding it down low at every opportunity. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
So far in the game for prime time.
Here's Clarkson. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Bargnani. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard. Now here's Lopez. They trail by 6. And the bucket counts. And Gonzalez over the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good. Hit. How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Brooklyn shoot their 7th free throw attempt here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Detroit with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Jackson. Pass to Drummond. Here's Carney. Good on the 13-footer. Carney's got his second bucket of the night. That's trailed by 5. And here's Clarkson. Right wing. Shepard, the pass to Lopez. Good D by Drummond.
So I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Jackson kicks to Love. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carney misses to Jones. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. On up the court. And Jones sends it back. Moves back up. No good off the back of the rim.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Jackson kicks to Jones. The feed to Drummond. Spin by Jones. Jackson passes to Love. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 11 points for Kevin Love. Pass to Bargnani. Can't get it to go. Good D by Jones. Pistons leading by 7. He uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson dishes to Carney. The stupendous finishing shot. Carney's got 6 points.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight. Boy, they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.